Hey, hey, yeah, we back again. Switching up your point of view, something like we cracked the lens. Mike and Danny got the type of jokes that'll crack your ribs. Bet your money on us winning out, we cashing in. Yeah, we on, once again it's on. Back up in the zone, had to make it known. We some desert diamonds, we ain't got no flaw. Ain't no faking over here, we keep it raw. Raw dogs.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Raw Dogs Podcast, the only podcast where you will catch something, it's a promise. It's your boy Tower Bridge Rodriguez. As always, I'm here with my digital co-pilot, the man with the strongest thumbs in the game, my brother Hole Punch, aka Danny Tarantino. And today, as we are so very blessed with a special guest, our boy, friend of the show, the third leg to our tripod, the Stapler, aka Louie.
The Stapler, I like that.
You said the
Welcome
boyfriend? What?
I ran our names through a wrestling name generator before this.
And what was mine?
Danny's Hole Punch,
No way. They
Louie's
gave me
the Stapler, Louie's the Stapler, and I'm Tower Bridge Rodriguez.
Tower Bridge.
Why do you get a cool one, dude? Why the fuck are we office supplies?
His sounds like a porn name, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Yours is like Dimitri Hole Punch, like Vito. It's like some fucking like. It really is random generated, but yeah. So that's us.
Hi,
A new
everybody.
faction.
What up?
What up, y'all? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Sorry about last week. I was busy doing dad stuff. And
Yeah, and I got a DUI, so
I might got a
things happen. These things happen. You know, it's easy to get a DUI when you're walking across the street.
That's true.
What Louie doing over there? Where you been at, Louie?
Oh, slaving away. Am I allowed to say that?
I mean, you working.
Yeah.
All right, so
well,
I gotta say something just because I've been watching a lot of old like 80s, 90s movies where they have like a big score, and like I miss when movies had theme songs. Like the Flintstones. I mean, the Flintstones doesn't count because that was like an actual stuff.
It's the Flintstones.
Or like, you know how you'll watch a movie and there's just like a song they correlated with it, and not like the best song nomination they do for the movies every year. Like we had a theme song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making sense. I didn't bring any examples for this either. Sorry. Yeah.
Where was this going though?
We just gotta believe you. That's funny.
It's because I'm thinking like Halloween, right? You know how like it's just like that's the theme song for the movie, right? It became like its moniker afterwards.
Wow.
I'm thinking of scores actually. I might just be thinking of scores.
That's what I was gonna say. A score. So like.
But imagine like someone's gonna repurpose that and like rap over it one of these days. If it hasn't been done by Tech Nine already, it's gonna happen.
Tech Nine. Yeah.
You know, native people they love Tech Nine.
Dude, okay, I don't want to say it, but yeah.
Tech Nine and Insane Clown Posse. There's no like.
You know what? I think we did say this before on the podcast. Like I'm pretty sure because I was gonna say when I worked at Lids at AZ Mills, a lot of native dudes would come in and ask me if we can stitch the logo. The what's it called?
The Juggalo.
No. Tech Nine's like. Is it Strange Music? Strange Music, right?
Yeah.
You know the logo where it's like a dragon with the wings, but the dragon's an S and the wings are the M. Strange Music.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
cool
want
logo.
all that.
But
yeah.
He was like, "Can you guys do Tech Nine's logo?" Like, I would get that so much from native dudes. So shout out to my brothers. Sense. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to my brothers in red out there on the res. You see Res Ball?
Oh, dude, wasn't that a show already?
It was a documentary. I'm not sure if you guys seen it before.
Yeah, the show.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, so that one, they kind of just took it and ran with it into like a movie direction. This one's based out in New Mexico.
Oh, because the other one was here, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Did you see what I sent you on Instagram?
Yeah. You know what though? I will say, it's cool seeing them get like the same 7 natives together nowadays. Like we have our generations of like natives who are gonna stick together in all the movies.
Yeah.
Like they were all in Reservation Dogs. They were all in like Prey. Like
Hey, they got Willie Jack though.
Hey, they got her. Yeah.
Oh, what
got
was
got.
she on?
Oh,
She
she's
was
pregnant.
on.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she's pregnant.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
They
that's
nice.
why
got
I
her,
said
man.
Shout
they
out
got
Willie
her.
Jack, man. She's
They got her.
she's
Shout out
probably my
Willie Jack.
favorite character in the show that I still haven't
Emmy
finished.
nominated.
Oh, dude, third season. Her in the third season.
I think I
Very
watched
good.
half the third season, so I need to finish it. I'm gonna just start from the beginning and run through it because it's not super long, so I can knock it out.
Hell yeah.
And but
Yo, she
Bear's
kind of
mama,
carries.
I'll give you
Hey,
that.
thanks.
Do hex
You're
spin.
welcome. You're welcome to join, Lou. We welcome you with open arms.
What do you mean?
So Lou, do you have a favorite wrestling theme song?
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Ooh.
real quick,
Oh,
if you guys
yeah,
haven't
let Danny
noticed, we have like, we're doing this is a bit of a wrestling episode. I think we talked about it last episode how we're like doing like talking about wrestling stuff. So we're gonna do a wrestling episode. So this is a pretty wrestling heavy episode.
Yes,
Today.
sir.
Got
I'm
the
cosplaying
GOAT.
as MVP, Mr.
MVP.
305. Yeah, very underrated villain from our era.
Real quick before we move on, because that shirt's reminding me. Did you see that video? I didn't know this. That both Napoleon and Pedro, the actors, I only know John Heater. I can't remember his name. It's like right there though. But did you know they
Wait.
both have twin brothers?
Is that real? I'm not gonna lie. I don't really
I looked
that.
it up and it's real.
No fucking way. Okay, that's crazy. Honestly, the fact that they were both in the movie together and they both had identical twins, like, that's nuts.
I saw a video.
I'm not gonna lie.
About it.
The other guy, Pedro, his brother was in other movies before, right? Because I swear, like, now I seen like a different version of him running around.
A different version of him.
Efren Ramirez.
Yeah, Efren Ramirez. I knew it was something with the E. Damn it.
Does he have any relation to Carlos Ramirez? He does have. Okay.
I had to remember.
Interesting. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. But
yeah.
Back to what you were saying. So
I think twins are curses from witches. That's what I think.
What?
You said twins?
Yeah, your family was cursed.
Your family's cursed, Louie.
Dang, man. That ain't right.
Sorry. Is Aunt Pigeon Toad? I'm just saying. We gotta check.
No, but he has an Audi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those are nice cars.
Aw.
Wait. So yeah, very wrestling heavy. That's why I wanted to ask, like, Louie, what's your favorite wrestling theme song?
Or is it just theme song, or is it entrance in general, like a full entrance? You know what I mean?
Yeah, entrance. Yeah, no, entrance.
Because like there's who have great songs, but some have great entrances, and some have both. And the one who has both, I think, is in top 5 for all of us.
Yeah. Well, the one who has both, I think we were just talking about him. Louie, entrance.
Sorry.
Overall entrance.
Interrupting.
No. Watch.
Entrance.
It's going the same way.
I know.
Like if you think about it, because like, if I were to just go off like WrestleMania entrances, like if you go off just the WrestleMania entrances, Cena probably has some of the top best WrestleMania entrances, along with Undertaker.
He had one of the best Royal Rumble entrances.
Yes, 2008.
And so
which one from Cena?
Cena did the one where he had all the guys dressed like him down the aisle.
The real Slim Shady.
And then when he pulled up in the Mustang.
The one where he came out just like a mobster.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 22. Yep. There was another one.
Cena has your favorite entrance of all time?
No, no. Ooh. Probably Eddie. Coming out on the lowriders.
Eddie is solid, dude. Yeah, coming out on the lowrider all the time was sick. The music hits. Yeah.
You know what? I always used to think that the wrestlers all did their own music back in the day. Because you know how you had like Shawn Michaels and like that. So like I was like, Big Show. Eddie. I was like, he's up there spitting, you know?
Yeah, Big Show. I used to think that was him.
The Big Show, yeah.
That's
I used to think Triple H was Triple H doing his and not Motorhead.
Yeah.
See, Triple H, and like what I'm talking about is like just their everyday, like regular Monday Night Raw or SmackDown entrances, right?
Oh,
Triple
okay.
H has one of the best, but Triple H is probably, I wouldn't say I don't know. He's top three greatest at like just big entrances, like as far as WrestleMania and all that. He always has some of the best. Him and Undertaker.
Here, Batista and Jeff Hardy.
Batista has his music makes me want to just fight everybody. And
Hell
then
yeah.
I've been wanting to headbutt somebody
that
all
right
day.
there, man. When
I know he
comes
like
out,
perfectly in sync with the fireworks.
it's so sick, dude. There you go, Louie. Yeah, dude. It has to be Batista, Shawn Michaels when he does the flex and the fireworks, you know?
Oh yeah.
His song is great too. I fell asleep watching the Hell in a Cell match with him and the Undertaker, and at the end his song's on loop for like 3 minutes in a row, or like 3 times in a row. And I'm like, oh shit! I was like, hey, this is fire.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is catchy.
That shit's sick, dude.
I want to say that Triple H's was the only one that had me running around spitting water in people's faces. You know, like I really wanted to just
People's faces.
emulate that. So but I really do like Kane's. I think his is a great
The one when he added
like
lyrics?
how the Undertaker's mood shifts. What happened?
Like his original, or like when they added lyrics to it? Because the lyrics
The original.
for the other one are fire, dude. That song's fire.
Oh yeah.
I'm not mad at either. I think post mask Kane's fine too, because when he just goes in the ring and does the fire inside, like that part too, that's like close like pyro to everyone. So I think his is like up there. I think it's got to be up there.
You know what else was cool with Kane? The way he would get out of the ring when he would just like do that like flip out of the ring with the ropes. That was always cool too.
Yeah, that pisses me off when I find out they really are like 7 feet, and it's like, how you move like that?
Oh, I know. Yeah, he was a big dude, but that's a good one, dude. Kane, that's legit. I mean, my goat, Stone Cold. As soon as you heard that glass break, you know what I mean. I like when wrestlers have like that thing where as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh shit, that's them, you know. And
like Cena's maracas.
Yeah, like Cena, you know, Stone Cold.
Damn, bro.
I like. I mean, dude, Undertaker's the doom, like, and then you're like,
hot take.
There he goes.
I hate the Undertakers.
What? No.
After the initial shock, I'm like, I'm over it. I missed the All American Badass Taker when he was like that one. That one was sick. Coming on the bike.
You talking about Limp Bizkit?
Is that
about
Limp
MAGA Taker?
No,
man.
That was cool.
I like when he was yeah. I just like they let him talk.
I don't need Undertaker to talk, dude. He got a podcast now.
It's a pretty good podcast too.
It is a good podcast though. But
hey, you know,
I think I would go just because he's my favorite wrestler, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I love I like Batista a lot. I think everybody does. If he's not in your top 5 for entrances, you crazy. Also another one none of you guys said, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt had some of the best entrances with the fireflies and everything. Like, it's sick. So, and
actually,
Rey Mysterio before his knees gave out, when he used to jump up out. You know what I mean? When he used to jump up off the floor, and then now he just walks out. But yeah.
Sleeper candidate, Sandman, little ECW, come out the crowd, smash a beer on his head. But was bleeding before the match started. That shit, I'm not gonna. That was pretty cool. That was pretty badass.
ECW in general was just wild back then, dude. Shout out Paul Heyman.
I gotta shout out Paul Heyman. I got something I wanted to bring up about that later too. We'll get into it when it gets a little. ECW? When we get into the evening a little darker. Yeah, ECW.
Oh shit.
I will say The Rock's is probably my favorite entrance. Now that I think about it, like overall. Yeah. The Rock. I don't got. That's it. I think it's nostalgic and he's my guy.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Mr. Picking Grapes
Blood Brothers.
His ass. Yeah.
Or Blood Brothers. If he
Did
can
you see
do
that video? Oh, I
yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I've been free. Hey, you know what though? Like, ain't no way he got all the muscles for no reason too though. Like, you better put them to use.
That's true.
You gotta use the cheeks to clamp a grape.
Yeah, that boy's picking up grapes with his ass.
Hell yeah.
That's y'all's superhero. That's not my Black Adam.
Nope.
That's
Yo,
crazy. Like, do you just
I never
admitted
really
that?
knew about Black Adam before like that movie. I didn't realize it was gonna be like a big deal who he was gonna play.
Black
And they
Adam's
Well,
a
really
because
moved
villain.
faster.
He's a villain.
but he's been like casted to play him for like 15 years
Shit.
before the movie
Yeah,
came
that's
out.
crazy.
Jesus. They still kept it up. They still went through with it.
Yeah, they finally did. But and you know what? I don't hate that movie the way a lot of people do. I thought it was okay. But yeah, shout out to Rock. I prefer wrestling Rock than actor Dwayne, but that's just me.
Yeah. Shout out Dwayne. Why do they call him Dewey? Is that like a nickname for Dwayne?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that was like a family nickname.
Oh, never mind. My bad. I take it back.
Louie, how you liking that theory over there?
It's cool. I'm about
Yeah.
to put this on LA Night.
Oh hell yeah! So this is one of my newest pickups right here. My Rey Mysterio that fits in with my other wrestlers over there. Then
Oh, I was like, fits in where?
Casey Jones,
Oh, he got it.
Casey Jones, Cody Rhodes. Yeah,
Cody
this is
Rhodes.
sick, dude.
Yo,
I need to get the
I
rest of
just seen
these.
someone. I just seen someone hunting those down too right now.
Dude, I need.
That's
This is the only
crazy.
one I got so far, and right now I found Seth and Ray at Target, but I never saw Wave 1 in store, so I gotta look for them, man. But yeah, I got that one, so that's cool.
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah, sick, dude. And I don't know if I'm sure people have seen in my story on Instagram. Me and Isaiah have been playing with wrestlers. So this was like back in like April or something. I had found these. They're called knuckle crunchers, and they're wrestlers. They're about that big, about 3 inches, and they're called knuckle crunchers because like when you move their arms and legs, it like makes snapping noises, kind of like the
Oh,
old what were they, bone crunchers back in the day?
Oh
Kinda.
shit. Yeah.
But they're like that big. So I bought them and I've been collecting them here and there. And I was like, maybe, when he gets a little bigger, he'll be able to play with them. And now he's at that age where he's just messing around with them. So we've been playing with those. It's pretty sick. And then
I'm not gonna lie.
I
That's
bought
pretty
three.
dope.
I bought 3 new ones for him this week. I got Cody Rhodes on Friday, and then I got Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio last night. So yeah, that's our
Hell yeah.
combined collection.
Hell yeah. Thank God you guys are gonna be WWE truthers to your kids. Like, I had to fight my dad so much on it when I was little. He would just be like, "Hey man, you know it's fake, right? Like, bro, let me have this. Like, let me have. You watched wrestling back in the day. Give it to me."
Yeah.
And now you guys gonna be able to.
I
Wait,
had
that sounded wild. Sad. It didn't mean it like that.
Was it I think it was on the Vince McMahon documentary, which I'm only 2 episodes in, dude. I'm barely.
Me too.
We watched the first 2. We watched episode 2 last night. So what is it, 9? This is gonna take me forever to finish this shit.
6?
Oh, 6. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're all an hour, a little over an hour long.
They're caked up.
But there was a part where Triple H, I want to say it was like episode 2, where he said something along the lines of like, people are like, oh, these people are so stupid because they believe this is real, and he said no, they're smart enough to know that this is staged, but they just enjoy the show of it, like it's a show. And that's the thing. Whenever someone's like, it's fake, like, yeah, but so are TV shows, so are the movies are fake. That's all. It's just a show. It's a play with flips.
That's a great way to put it because it is, right? Like,
it's just a show.
The thing is like when you tell 4-year-old me that who thought the Kane and Undertaker were really brothers,
dude,
and I thought they killed the Undertaker that one time.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, like this is real. Like he's not coming back.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
he's dead. And then when he showed back
I thought
up,
Brock Lesnar died. Yo, when Brock Lesnar did that shooting star and like fucked up his neck,
his
I
neck.
thought he died.
Yeah.
I thought I was like, oh, like he's not coming back anymore. That was it.
He too damn big to be doing shit like that. That's all it was.
No, but you're right though. I've in the documentary. I mean, this is kind of like open now, but when they talk about that night with Shawn Michaels and Triple H and all them like saying goodbye before they went to WCW.
When,
I didn't realize how big of an impact that was. Like, because like you said, like before, everyone was just so common knowledge about like, oh yeah, like it's a show. That's what it is, right? And then that gets thrown in there, and like the the views get mixed and it starts becoming like, well, it's fake.
because
And
back then it was all kayfabe. Like they really never broke kayfabe. If you were a heel, if you're a bad guy on TV, you were a bad guy in real life when people saw you. Undertaker for years, for decades, didn't talk outside. Like when people saw him in public, he was not talking to people, and he wouldn't do interviews and stuff like that because he was the Undertaker. And
that boy went back to hell when he was done with his shift. That was
yeah,
it.
and so it's like back then kayfabe was a big thing, and so when Hall and Nash were leaving, they were the bad guys, right? Weren't they? They were the heels,
I
and then
think so.
Shawn and Triple H were the baby faces. So having them come out in the middle of the ring, you know, like waving and raising each other's hands and celebrating with them, knowing that they were gonna leave, like the fans didn't know, but you know, and then so that broke kayfabe, and then the one time someone has a damn video record, like that was like the first video to go viral in the wrestling world or whatever. Like that's crazy. So yeah, that's
Yeah, that is wild. That's just crazy to hear how like the perspective shifted.
yeah, dude. And then the coincidence right here that I'm wearing the shirt, the events that happening led to this because
Oh,
Triple H was supposed to win King of the Ring that year, but because he did that, Vince McMahon was like not punishing him. Like what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Not punishment, but like you know, like
I mean,
his
it
consequences
wasn't
for
like a
doing that was
disciplined him.
that yeah, like his you know, so because he did that, he didn't win King of the Ring, and they gave it to Stone Cold, and that's when Stone Cold gave that speech. The you want to talk about John 3:16? Well, Austin 3:16 says I just whooped your ass, and then boom, that was it. Austin 3:16 was born. Stone Cold Steve Austin's the GOAT. I'll fight anybody on that any day.
I like when at the end of the speech when he said, and that's a stone cold answer for you, and that's how we got the name.
That's a Stone Cold answer for you.
I
Yeah,
heard he
dude.
killed the snake. That's where he got the Texas rattlesnake nickname from, but I don't know.
Oh fuck.
Yo, I kind of love when they keep character, cause oh fuck, who was
I
it?
miss kayfabe.
There's some new kid out now. I don't know if he's new, but there's this guy out nowadays who's like an asshole in real life and on the streets.
MJF.
And it's not Drew McIntyre. Which one?
MJF.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
that
he's with
guy.
AEW.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
I was like, I love his
I
commitment
love
to the
it.
bit. Like
Yeah.
that's
Hell yeah.
real. That's
Yeah.
Flipping
real.
off the kids.
Flipping off kids. He fucking didn't he pour
Yeah.
us like take a kid's soda and pour it or out or something?
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
He
No, but he did throw like a tequila at some little kid one time too.
he's crazy, dude. But like like I said, kayfabe's not like a huge thing for some people are old school and they want to keep that image up. Like him, he does. Because I seen him on
For sure.
Ariel Helwani like a couple years ago, and he was just he was being MJF, being an asshole. But then there's some who like break it down a little bit, and so some people are like, oh yeah, I was with MJF, he's such a sweetheart, like he's a sweet guy. And you're like, no, chill, he's an asshole. Leave
Man,
it at
yeah,
that.
let him have that.
Let him have that.
He's only working the bit still. Come on.
Yeah. Also, real quick,
Is
if we
it-
could jump back real quick, is we're talking about the entrances. It just popped into my head. Billy Gunn's kids have some of the. They probably
Ooh,
have
yeah.
my favorite entrance in wrestling right now at AEW. They come out and it's like they stand like back to back, and they're the Guns. So like they have their hand, they do like that, but they're shooting out water out of their mouth like Triple H kind of. But it looks sick, dude, because they like the camera's going around them, and they're just like
And they have a single spotlight.
yeah, single spot is fucking sick, dude. It's
Those are
sick.
Billy Gunn's kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Guns. Yeah, they're dope too.
That's so
They're dope as hell.
sick.
Yeah, they're good, and they probably have my favorite entrance right now in wrestling, dude. It's fucking sick. It's sick.
Okay, I may be mistaken, but I remember West Side Gun came out with one of those guys. Was it one of those guys or
He
someone else
came
at AEW?
out recently.
Was-
he came out with
was
Swerve.
Swerve, huh?
Swerve Strickland
Yeah.
at All In. Yeah,
That's sick.
that was sick.
Rapping.
I fuck with that. That's tight.
Westside Gun's always he's at WWE events a lot too, especially like the big pay-per-views, but he just this past Wednesday he was at AEW Dynamite. I was watching it earlier, the Bryan Danielson versus who was it? Was it
Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah, Nigel. And he was front row chilling.
Man, living out the dream.
Hell yeah. Shout out AEW, shout out Westside Gun.
Sorry, this
Yeah,
is
my bad.
dying. I gotta.
But
No, it's all good.
yeah, kayfabe sick. I
Yeah, I don't know. They went hard for it back in the day, and I respect it.
yeah.
Uh, and I respect on like damn, I don't want to talk. Louis, how you seen the documentary, right? The Vince McMahon.
Only 2 episodes in.
Oh, so what happened last? Where have you guys left off?
The last thing I seen was it's right around the. Is it the steroid shit? I think episode 2
I think it was
ends like with the steroid stuff and like him. Oh, when he's talking about the lady who was like she was a ref and
Oh,
she
yeah.
said that he R word, to her,
Yeah,
and he's
filed that
like,
lawsuit.
yeah, and he's like, oh, it was completely false, and either way, at that time, it was statute of limitations that already passed, or
Yeah.
no, not statute of
When he
limitations.
said that, I
Was
was
that it?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
had already passed, so it wouldn't. I was like, the fact that you know that the time had passed, you did that shit, so fuck you. piece of
Exactly.
shit. Yeah.
Yo, he had that ready to go too. That was just another
Yeah.
layer on top of the asshole. Like, nah.
That's what I told Maddie. I said the
Okay.
fact he knew that back then proves he did that shit. So he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he ain't shit. I do love that this has been a great like breakdown for like intro to wrestling fans too, because there's gonna be people who are like still gonna like learning the history and kind of getting involved with it. I'm
Yeah.
assuming over the last few years too, but I feel like it was really good because they did like go deep into a lot of the like big time stories and everything that you need for WWE.
Yeah, and I had seen this thing because I listened to a few wrestling podcasts, and like some of them, some of them were saying like we didn't really get anything new from this, because like, and a lot of it I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, I know this, but like some people are saying that they don't think it wasn't necessarily made for wrestling fans, because like if you're a huge wrestling fan, you're gonna know a lot of this. So
Right.
yeah, so they were like, of course, it's probably like for new fans and bring in new people to and all that, but yeah. I think it's good so far. It's crazy.
Yeah. The whole steroid thing, really quick. I feel like I know it's probably like bad for the health and probably bad for people you live with, but like your inner circle who gotta see you like go through this. But in all honesty, I feel like they need to let athletes do steroids. Like that would kind of like make everything a little more exciting.
Yeah, dude, baseball
Look
was
at
the
baseball.
best when
Look
they
at
were on
baseball.
steroids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Bro, imagine guys in football have like shrunk compared to back in the day when they were like Bill Romanowski and them. They're like fucking like towers, and now they're like realistic, but it's like, bro, imagine they're juiced up. How things would be.
Dude, Derrick Henry on steroids would be fucking crazy. Cause look what he just did.
Ain't no,
Dude,
ain't no way he's not on steroids. That
shout
shit
out
was
Derrick Henry.
insane.
Derrick Henry's stiff arm is probably the best stiff arm in football, and he just be dribbling dudes. He'll fucking
Bro,
bounce your ass into the floor.
he took the Cowboys corner out last week. He hasn't played right since. He hasn't even played since. My man's on the bench right now.
Dude,
Stiffed on muscle floor.
Derrick Henry got me 34 points. And shout out to San Fran's defense because they got me 22. Yo,
Oof.
my team showed out this week, so I'm 2-2.
Hey, shout out
I'm
Nico
back in it.
Collins for being the number one receiver in the league.
Damn,
This
I'm
man's
on
having
4.
10 plus catches each game. It's fucking insane.
It's crazy.
Hey, Louie, you want Puka Nakua, Louie?
You want Cooper Cup?
I have Cooper Cup.
Oh, I have him in my other league. My fault, OG.
Goofy. My fault, OG. Speaking of OGs, this is something I wanted to ask you guys. What is your favorite WrestleMania or WrestleMania match?
Ooh.
Because I got a couple.
I already know, but it's way too biased. It's way too biased.
What?
WrestleMania 21.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite.
WWE goes
WrestleManias.
Hollywood. I love that one. I love like all the skits they do. What was it? Eddie versus Ray. And then Kurt versus Shawn Michaels. Then you get John Cena's transition. Honestly, kind of the first Money in the Bank match. That was the first Money in the Bank match. It was almost a perfect card if I didn't have to see Big Show sumo wrestle that dude.
Yeah.
Just ass cheeks all out, man. Like I was straight without that. They could have just made him fought like some other dude and it would have been. Nah, they had him go do all that. Ain't nothing wrong. I just don't want to see his ass. Come on. But it also had my favorite match because the Batista versus Triple H.
Yeah.
That was like the perfect like
This one.
Royal Rumble to WWE super moment. Yeah, like it was. He just demolished him too. That whole match, like Triple H is bad.
Dude,
But yeah,
Batista. Yeah.
very biased for Batista. That's my guy.
Anybody ever? You get it. I know you get it all the time, especially a few years ago.
Now we got a little hair. Yeah.
I remember a few years ago they used to be like, "It." You're like, "No, I'm not Batista."
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tattoo on your belly button too.
And he has the tattoo on his belly button.
You trying to get me to show you again?
Yeah, that's it. What about you, Louie? What's your favorite match and favorite WrestleMania? And they don't even have to be on the same one.
Jeez Louise.
Cause I have a couple favorite.
Good shot at me.
Damn, dude, I do too, but probably Ray at 22 versus Kurt Angle and Randy Orton.
That's a good one.
What was it? 27 with Triple H and Undertaker. Hell in a Cell?
28.
28, that one.
27 was the first time because 25 and 26 were him and Shawn Michaels, and 26 is up there. 26 is one of my favorite. The second match, the career versus the streak, is man, that shit's so good. And then it was Triple H the year after because he was like avenging Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And then they did Hell in the Cell the year after that. Yeah.
So those two for sure.
Yeah, those are solid, dude.
But actual favorite WrestleMania.
If we say more than one, then I mean.
You have more than one? You have another one?
The TLC match with the Dudleys, the Hardys, Edge and Christian.
Which one was that? Was that 17? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right there, actually.
That one's up there.
Mike, you silly goose.
Listening to all this right now, I know they call him Mr. WrestleMania,
Dude.
but like, holy fuck, he performs. Because I'm thinking of the Ric Flair match. I'm thinking of all of these you guys are saying right now, and I'm just like,
Flair match.
He's like, he went out and fucking did his thing every single
Yeah.
Even the street fight at 22 when he the DX when it first started coming back and he beat up Vince McMahon in that street fight.
Oh yeah.
That was when
DX 30-foot ladder.
That shit was tight.
And he hits the and then jumps off. Yeah. The let's see. Wait, was I wrong on that? No.
Wait, what Mania though, Lou? Because that was your match. But what Mania?
Oh.
I think 20. Yeah. Wait.
18 was good. 26 was good. 22 was good. I think I'm gonna go 22.
Okay, that's fair.
You said 22. Oh, I love 21. I like the Rey Mysterio versus Eddie in 21. And that's
that is a good one.
Wall. That's up there on my wall right there. That's one of my favorites all time. Fucking good.
Bro, 21 was stacked. Honestly,
Dude.
22 was dope too. But who did John Cena face off that year? Was it Triple H?
In which one?
22?
22?
Yeah. 22?
Yeah. And I think, because I know 20 was him in the Big Show for the U.S. title. That's when he won the U.S. title.
And then him and JBL.
21 was, that was JBL?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Same year as Batista.
So which one was it? Which one was it when him and Shawn Michaels had their match when they were tag partners? Was that 23?
25.
No, 25 was 25.
Ooh.
No. 24 was the career versus the was the career match, right? With
Flair.
With Flair. That's one of the best WrestleMania moments right there. He's like, "I'm sorry."
Oh yeah, and then 23.
So 23, I think, yeah. But when he retired Ric Flair, that's one of the best moments in WrestleMania ever, dude. I love you. And then just Sweet Chin Music, he's just like, come on. Ah, that's the best, dude. And then Ric Flair at fucking 80 years old went and had a final match and fucked up his legacy right there. But
Have 2 heart attacks.
2 heart attacks mid-match, dude. And he fakes one in the middle of the match, like, it's fucking crazy.
Fuck.
Dude, I actually sat there and watched the whole thing because it was on YouTube. And I was like,
Oh,
man, this
shit.
is wild. But I think my favorite WrestleMania, 21 has always stuck out to me. I like 21 a lot. 20 is really good. And
20 is great.
because even though he who shall not be named, Chris Benoit,
Oh,
that whole thing, but
Right,
when
King.
he wins and Eddie goes out there with him to celebrate, that's so good, dude. But
man.
my favorite match, I think, is probably I like Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at 25, I think it was 26. I think which one was it when Shawn Michaels came out in all white?
26.
26. Okay, then yeah, 26. That was the streak versus the career.
Mhm.
But I also like WrestleMania 19, The Rock versus Stone Cold, when Rock finally pins him and everything, and he beats him. That's good, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
And that was Stone Cold's final match, like his retirement match too.
Is that so I heard a saying where they always say to go out on your back. Is that like common in like the wrestling world?
What do you mean?
Like if you're ready to call it an end of the career, you like put someone over doing it?
Oh, a lot of wrestlers will do it. Like right now, dude, Cena, whenever he's popping back up recently, he's just been putting guys over. And he even in his last match against Solo Sikoa was at Crown Jewel last year, right? Was it Crown Jewel? I think it was.
Uh-huh.
And he had a match against him. And in the promos, like leading up to that match, he was like, I haven't won a singles match in like, I forgot how many days he said. Like it was a long time.
I think since 2018 he hasn't won a
Yeah,
singles match.
he was saying like, I haven't won a singles. He won tag matches, but he was like, I haven't won a singles match. And like all this stuff. His promo was good. He was talking about like, he's trying to prove to himself he can still do it. And then, but in the match, he gets fucked up by Solo. Like he takes like 10 Samoan spikes, like something crazy, and just gets fucked up. And that felt like his final match because when it was done, Solo left, and then like Cena was walking slow, and he was like waving to the crowd and everything. People were like chanting for him, and so it felt like his final match. But he's doing his tour, his final run this year. Man, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But
You guys got any predictions how it'll end?
I don't know how it'll end, but I'm hoping he gets one more championship so he breaks Flair's record, and then Randy could beat it later. But at least that way he has it for a bit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
For him, I feel like that's fair.
It'll be dope, but knowing Cena and the way he's been this run lately, he's probably not. He'll probably just be more into like, let's push these guys over, and because that's what a lot of older guys, yeah, they do that. They'll put other dudes over and stuff. So
Yeah, I used to hate so much on The Undertaker, mostly because he stole the shine from Batista at one point. But then I realized it was because he was trying to put other people over.
yeah,
And then I like rethinking about it, he did lose a lot.
yeah,
But it was like, like that was the point. Like you have to take it back to like losing.
we just didn't think of it like that as kids because we're like, no, we want to win. Like we had our.
I was like, go
favorites.
back to hell. I hate you.
Go back to hell. Yeah.
No, but no, I just hope, you know what? For every wish that John Cena makes, who's gonna make his,
Man.
You've been sitting on that one, huh?
Mike.
Dude,
Yeah, that was a good one. That one
WWE
hurt.
needs a writer. I can come in and finish his last storyline.
dude, I hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be dope. His final run. He said he's gonna like that whole year. He's gonna be working. So
Yeah,
Oof.
I'm pretty sure
Hey.
too, because like they're wrapping up on a Peacemaker.
yeah. So he's gonna be in there. He's gonna be locked in, dude. So it's gonna be sick. I'm hoping he gets his lick back on Solo.
Hell yeah.
He kind of did at WrestleMania 40, but I want him to whoop his ass, like pin him. But dude, I just thought of this right now. But there was the shirt I had as a kid, and it was John Cena. What the fuck? My bad. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's bothering the hell out of me. It's this cable that's loose. Anyway, I had this John Cena shirt as a kid, and it was black, and it had John Cena on it, and he was holding the title, but it kind of looked like the picture of him kind of looked airbrushed, kind of. I don't know if y'all seen that. I gotta find it. But if I ever find this shirt in my size, dude, I'll pay. Like, I'm willing to pay not too much, but I'm willing to pay like a pretty penny for that.
Hell yeah. You know what? Wrestling merch from back then when we were kids, if you guys had any of it, that would be very clutch to have nowadays still.
Yo,
I had this one DX shirt that like we got at the Raw. Bro, I did not want to like I was one of those kids who like wore it everywhere. Maybe like a
Man.
wedding, I had it on.
Oh, you're stinky,
At the
huh?
pizza, I had it on. Huh?
Huh?
It wasn't stinky, no, it smelled okay. It was just like I wore it. every
It
time
was
like that.
stinky.
No, it wasn't. I swear it smelled good. It was cool,
Found
like embroidery too, so you could feel it. It was
I had one of
bedazzled
the.
out.
I had 3 wrestling shirts as a kid. I had this Rey Mysterio one. He
found
had
it.
his arms crossed like this. Oh, did you? Let me see.
Motherfucker.
Is he frozen?
No,
Oh.
there you go.
Which way?
Oh, oh,
That one's
Oh,
sick,
okay.
dude. I need it.
I had one kind of like that, but like he was like not holding the title like that, but like I don't know. It was something similar though.
I had a dope Rey Mysterio one too. It was pretty sick.
You remember
I
the
had a
DX one
lot.
I had?
With them in the tank, wasn't it? Or
No,
was it
it
just
was,
them
like-
this?
Their little cartoon ones,
Yeah,
and
the
on the back
cartoons.
of the shirt, it had them with their butts out.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
They were bare ass.
Dude, I have a picture of me in like first grade probably or kindergarten. My mom took as like I want it was probably like my first day of school picture, and I'm wearing the Rock shirt, and I have some jean shorts, dude, and I'm hitting the people's eyebrow on them. I gotta find that picture, dude.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I had
Hell
a lot.
yeah.
I had a lot of wrestling shirts, dude, and I remember I had a Stone Cold Steve Austin lunchbox with the thermos and everything. It was a plastic one. It was sick. And I remember one time I was mad. One of my tias was babysitting me, and I got mad because she was being mean. So, dude, I swear this is real. I put a slice of pizza in there, and I packed some toys, and I took off. I was like, I'm out, and I left, and I went down the street to my nana's house. I put pizza and some toys, and I left. So yeah, shout out Stone Cold.
Essentials, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's real. I respect that it was the Stone Cold lunchbox too. That makes it much more real, man.
That's the GOAT.
Like if you had to go, that was your to-go bag. Oh,
Holy-
You alright?
Oh,
appendix is about to explode, dog.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, my skin's been burning this past like 2 hours.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck.
It feels like acid. I think
I'm
someone
sorry, Mike.
put a spell on me. It was Louie.
It was Louie, dude.
You know why?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why.
Dude, speaking of spells, shout out Papa Shango.
Oh
What
man,
was I gonna say? Oh, I got another topic. I think
hit me.
we talked about it in the group chat already, so like it could be a quick one, but like top 5.
Oh,
Hmm.
quick. Oof.
Cena, Ray, Eddie, Taker. Cena, Ray, Eddie, Taker.
I'd take her.
Orton.
Oof, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
Cena,
thank you
Reed,
for
Taker.
putting him up there because I did him dirty.
Orton.
I kept him out. Yeah, he is in the top 5 too, but I chose Batista, Taker, Eddie, Stone Cold, and The Rock.
That's 6.
I said I take Orton out. Batista.
Oh, my
Taker,
fault.
Eddie, The Rock, Stone Cold. Nah, Batista, Taker, Eddie, The Rock, Stone Cold.
But your
And I'm
number
giving
your number 1 is who?
probably Undertaker.
All time?
Yeah. It flipped for me, you know? I used to be a Taker hater too. I used to doubt him and, shame him and, curse him back to hell. But then I realized that was what made me love him the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, like he had like 2 of the top like finishers of all time in like the last ride in the Tombstone. And then he learned that fucking triangle choke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hell's
And he
Gate.
started choking people out.
Hell's
Hell's
Gate.
Gate.
Hell's Gate was tight. I like, dude, the Tombstone finisher when he crosses your arms and then looks up with his tongue out, his eyes roll back is one of the best
Bro,
finisher.
so
Like that's
disrespectful. Nuts all in your face. You don't care.
crosses your arms, dude. That shit's so sick. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I'll take her. I
And
give him
then
that. He's up there for me.
and then Louis, you're number one all time, Cena, right?
Cena and Ray are tied at 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, dude, my top 5 changes all the time, but my number one never does. Stone Cold Steve Austin, number 1. Then I go HBK is my number 2. Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania. Undertaker, Ray, Eddie. But then sometimes I throw Cena. Sometimes I put. It depends on what I'm watching. Like sometimes I'll watch old matches. I'm like, oh, top 5, and I throw them in there. But
Ooh.
yeah, Eddie, Ray, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
Bro, anytime I watch any like 06, 07 Edge,
Oh, I
I'm
know,
like,
dude.
he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Like
He's
that
in the
motherfucker.
conversation,
Yeah,
He
he's
was
up there.
good. Yeah, he is. He's top 10 for me.
dude.
Mostly because of that heel run. He was just.
Him
I hate
and
him so
Cena,
much.
their rivalry was one of the best ever.
Hell yeah.
You know,
That's why I
you don't
wish
really-
Edge was still in WWE, so when Cena in Cena's final run, they
He
could
could-
have a match,
he could-
man.
Oh, dude, yes. And then he could induct him to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that one's rough, man. I was thinking the same thing for Orton because I remember their run, Cena and Orton after.
Yeah.
They fucked it up.
That's what I was gonna bring that up too, because like you were saying about inducting him, Randy Orton was on Cody Rhodes' I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's the podcast that What Do You Want to Talk About show he has. And he asked him, he's like, when you do retire, and he said you're gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like everybody knows that for Randy. So he's like, who would you want to induct you? And he was saying, like, selfishly, he's like, I would want Cena. He wants Cena to induct him. And then, damn, there's something else he said right now. And he was asking him, he's like, because of that, like he brought up Cena, he's like, with Cena doing his final run, for his retirement, do you want to have a match with another match? And he said that he wants to, and that he's not gonna ask him though. But like if it happens organically, then it happens. But and I was like, dude, it needs to happen. They need to. It needs to.
They have to one more time, man.
Yeah, they need to, bro. Give us some more classics. I'm excited, but sad for this Cena final tour.
Well, when he came out at Money in the Bank, and I was like, oh, yeah. He was like, I'll be retiring.
Ah, man.
I was like, oh.
Because the shirt, it said, like, after this, you won't see me. I was like, oh, no. That's going to hurt.
God.
I told Maddie, because we were talking about it in the car, and I was like, I'm sad. Like, it's going to hurt. It's going to be sad because I grew up watching John Cena. But the one that's really going to get me is going to be Rey Mysterio, because I've been watching him longer, I feel like. So it's
hell yeah, dude.
But still, either way, this is going to be crazy, man.
He's going to die one day.
Stop.
Bro,
Louie,
yeah.
stop.
That's going to be an Adam Sandler level of hurt.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, Will.
Stop. It's gonna be good, dude. I'm excited. Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't feel so far off if Orton did or Cena did put over Orton in the Hall of Fame, because when you think about like the GOATs from that era, it is like Edge, Cena, Orton, like those are the heavy hitters from then. So like it kind of makes sense. They all went through it together, or at least Edge was in his prime by then. But like they all were heated at that moment.
Edge, Cena, Ray, Alberto Del Rio. That boy had so many championships, man. Fucking Eugene, yeah, dude, this shit was sick.
Yo, Chris Jericho returned.
Jericho.
When he came back again, that was hated him.
Jericho was really good. He should have been retired by now, though. Like he's doing too much over there at AEW. Built like a sack of laundry.
I've never actually liked Jericho.
You know what? I've seen a lot of people say that, and I always felt the same way. But now that I got older and like I've been rewatching WrestleManias, and like I was like, yeah, he was really good. First undisputed champion too, and everything. He was. Now that I'm older, I could appreciate it a little more. But yeah, I've never really been like a huge Jericho fan though, so I feel that.
You know what though? I do love when the greats were making those tag team runs in their day, Because like you know how we had like Kane and Undertaker, or
Yeah.
even Orton and Edge with Rated RKO.
Oh,
Like
rated
Rated
RKO.
RKO.
that was
Yeah,
tough.
that was tough.
uh Jericho and Benoit were running together for a bit, like when they were doing those tag team runs in the early like 2000s.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I remember liking Jericho a lot then, but it was mostly because I liked Benoit, right? Where
Yeah.
it was like, yo, like uh Booker T and Rob Van Dam, I think, were another team, and then like Chavo and Eddie, right? Like just that like peak tag team era.
Chavo and Eddie. Yeah. Fucking
Edge and Ray were tag champs for a minute.
Edge and Ray. Yeah. I liked of course Eddie and Ray were a good tag team when
Yeah.
they would come out on the
Oh,
Lowriders together. My favorite tag team of all time is the New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass. They were sick, dude.
damn.
Them and of course the Hardys. Hardy Boys were
Hardy.
Edge and
Hardy's up
Christian were
there.
good. Dudleys because they were big dudes and they were just slamming people on the tables. They didn't
Those were
care who
just
you
regular
were.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't care who the fuck you were. They threw you in them tables, dude. So shout out to them.
Hey, that's kind of tough, to be honest. Tag team?
Okay, am I tripping? But like, Stone Cold and Triple H had like a hell of a run, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember when they were tag team?
Mhm.
Yeah, they were champs too for a while.
Yeah, there was.
I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like when they would just throw like superstars together and just yeah.
Uh,
Like
mm,
Cena and Shawn Michaels were tag partners too for a
We're
little bit.
we're missing a big one here.
Uh, the
Come on,
are,
Heart
think
Foundation.
think 90s early. Oh well, yeah, but like we're talking about like two stars that they just put together.
don't they don't count?
Who?
Ooh.
DX,
No, Rock and Sock
Oh,
Shawn Michaels, and
Connection.
Triple H.
Rock and Sock
Oh
Connection.
man,
Mankind and the Rock.
Oh,
I was gonna say the Mega Powers.
I just seen
ooh.
the clip from it is like super random, but it was
With the Dudleys.
no Mankind with the Rock
Oh.
when he's doing the "This Is Your Life" and he brought out like his old sixth grade teacher and his coach
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, his
His
first girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that clown. That was fucking weird, but yeah, I seen that recently. It came up on I think
Yo, that
Twitter
was
or something. Yeah,
you know what? Those were some good days, actually. The Mankind and Rock days.
yeah, Rock and Sock Connection,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, that was the shit. But what about Faction though?
Evolution.
See,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I saw this thing. Remember that thing I sent Louie where it was like DX and NWO and something, and you were like, Evolution's better than all of them. And then I was thinking about it, and I was, you know what? I think they were, dude, because like,
Yeah.
I mean, DX is up there. NWO
DX
started off like the main three of NWO,
Main three.
perfect.
Yeah. Beginning of NWO was badass,
But then like
they
towards
just
the end,
let everybody in.
everybody was in it.
They let Booker T in. They let
Yeah.
Macho Man in.
And then you had like NWO, then you had like the red NWO, and then like it just got
Wolfpack.
weird. Wolfpack, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's when we had Sting with the red paint, and that was sick. But
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
yeah, and then you're like Evolution, and Evolution was like perfect, dude. They did exactly what they needed to do. They had two legends, bringing up two young dudes, and fucking putting them over like crazy to become future champs, and they got
all
out.
held gold.
And they got out at the perfect time too, like where they didn't overstay their welcome or nothing. You know what I mean? Like it was just perfect. So Evolution is 100% up there.
Bro, when they had that little like semi reunion to go against was it the Shield?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Triple H, Orton, and Batista. Yeah.
Oh, the Shield.
That
Yeah.
one that was good.
Shield
Yeah.
is fucking. Yeah.
The Shield is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I watched that documentary you sent me, and
Oh, dude, that
I
was
got
so
like
good.
the full taste of them. Like I
Yeah.
got all three of them at once.
Tasted
It was
them all.
like
You
it was
tasted all
so
three.
like invigorating to just like get into the Shield.
Louis, I sent him. I think I sent it to you too. I think you watched it. It's a YouTube documentary about Roman Reigns, and it just like tells everything on how
Oh.
he started. It's really good.
Yeah.
I sent him that
I
one,
remember.
and
I
yeah,
also like him a lot more now.
yeah, it's crazy, right? Like it's same thing with Cena, because I remember when I started rewatching WrestleManias, it was like either beginning of this year or like late last year. I was telling Louie, like, every year, I was like, WrestleMania 20, I was like, people are booing Cena. And, dude, it was like WrestleMania, like, 30. And I was like, dude, they're still saying Cena sucks. Like, they're still booing Cena. But when he comes out now, it's like, you're the GOAT. Let's go. And I was like, you know why? It's the same thing as Star Wars prequels. From when I was, like, from, like, a few years ago, people were like 10 years ago, people were like, oh, the prequels suck. And to now, people are like, oh, the prequels are great. It's because people who grew up with the prequels are now adults, and they're like, those are the shit. And people who grew up with Cena being Superman, not losing, are adults now, and they're like, he's the GOAT, fuck y'all. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what was happening with Roman. They appreciate him now because when he left and Solo Sikoa is taking over, and they're all, we want Roman. And when that first started, Solo was like, oh, now you do. Now you want Roman. Because the whole time they were booing Roman.
Yo, I know you guys seen that promo between him and Cody the other day.
Ooh, the one I was like
They shot him-
professionally
they were on
shot. Shout out Paul Heyman. Shout out Paul Heyman. He directed that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Was it the Georgia Tech football field?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was good.
tight.
I told Louie it kind of reminded me of like the Lucha Underground stuff. Like the way it was shot. That's pretty sick.
Bro, I love the production they're getting now, especially like going into Netflix. I know maybe I know Netflix budget ain't really gonna have nothing to say with it, but at least you know the production standpoint. I don't know. It's so cool to see just how it's progressing. Because even that, like the Roman thing, like that whole storyline's gonna fall right back into everyone's hands. They're gonna love him again when he comes back, or now that he's back. Dude. Actually,
yeah, it's.
I love it.
When he came back at SummerSlam this year, that pop was crazy, dude. That pop was crazy.
Yeah. That's probably one of the best pops he's ever received.
And then when he did his spear, when he does a ooh, like everybody in the whole arena, it was loud, dude. It was sick. But one of my favorites was it 2 weeks ago? It was when I was at Disneyland. They had a cage match, Solo versus Cody, and Roman shows up. And he walks in that cage, and there's like
closes the door.
The Tonga, and he walks in, and he closes the cage on them. I was like, oh, this is sick, dude. So yeah, shout out. See, my goal right now, Mike, is I'm trying to get you to watch weekly. I'm trying to get you in on this.
Well, I'm getting back. You know, I've been like dipping my toes. You know, just a tip.
Yeah, just a tip. Just jump in, baby.
I think I'm just ready for it all. I feel safe, you know.
It's gonna be easier for you now because it's on Netflix. It'll be on Netflix, so then it's just Netflix, right there, dude.
And then NXT will be on CW.
Ooh, dude, that first match.
Oh shit.
Trick Williams versus Ethan Page with CM Punk as special guest referee. I gotta. Yeah.
Is there already like a date when it's gonna switch over to Netflix? Like the first episode?
I think it's
January 1st.
Oh yeah, January 1st. I thought you were talking about this NXT going to CW. I think that's this week.
Oh shit!
Wait, hold on. January 1st is a Monday, right?
I don't know. I know it's
a Wednesday.
I know it's January though.
A Wednesday.
But SmackDown's gonna be on USA. It's on USA right now. Yeah. But yeah, dude, sick. Fucking love wrestling. I had followed like WWE on Instagram for a long time, but I never really watched. I got back into watching it about like almost 3 years ago now. 2-3 years ago. Dude, that's me, and it's cool because like Maddie's into it now, and she watches with me all the time. She's really into it. We talk about it a lot, and then like me and Louie got my brother-in-law Fabian into it, and which is crazy that. Because of that, my sister got into it, which my sister hates everything, and she's into wrestling. So like, it's sick, dude. So we just get in. It's fun, dude. I fucking love wrestling. It's great.
No, that's dope. I miss wrestling. You know, like I was a heavy into when we were kids, but now, like you said, it's kind of like that easy slide right in. You know, you and Louie are holding my hands, walking me through it.
It fits in you, dude. It should fit in you now.
I feel safe now. Yeah, you guys are holding my hands through it, so I feel good. Yeah. So. We gotta go. We'll go to Raw one of these days.
Yeah. Dude,
November 25th.
Yeah, dude, we were just looking at tickets last night. And I know someone who through their work is able to get discounts. So we're gonna work on that. Me and Maddie were just looking at him last night because I'm going 100%, dude. So
Hell
I'm trying to
yeah.
go too.
I'm trying to
Louie,
see Jey
mama.
Uso, man. I'm trying to see him eat. So
I'm trying to see his meat too. Shit.
oh fuck yeah. I'm trying to see his meat too. Yeah.
That's don't act like nobody wants to see. Never mind. You know what though? The Cody Rhodes villain turn. I'm waiting for that.
Oh,
I know that'll
dude.
be
It's gonna be good.
a salty day.
Yeah.
I told Danny he's gonna do something crazy, and it's gonna be like the Ben Affleck Daredevil. I'm not the bad guy, kid.
I'm not the bad
And then
guy,
he's gonna-
kid.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's gonna push him further into being a heel.
I think he's already been dropping like little hints of like he's gonna go bad or like that he could be bad because I know you didn't see it, Mike, but Louie, the I Quit match against AJ Styles.
Oh yeah,
When
when
he-
he held him like
He had him in the
With
corner
the-
and he had the steps. He's gonna throw him at him. So he's like, "No, I
Oh.
quit." And then so it was over. He won the match, and he still threw it at him at the end. So I was like, "Oh, there we go. He's pushing him.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
getting pushed." So
they said, even his mom was in the crowd, and she was like, "What the hell?"
yeah. So I was like, "Oh, he's doing
Like,
little things." So I'm hoping
Ooh.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I told that to
Oh, hell
Maddie and my sister, like, cause like they're new to wrestling, right? So I was like, you know what sucks is like one day he's gonna have to go back. He's gonna. The only one who didn't was John Cena, and I don't think they're gonna do a John Cena type thing with him. And Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's never been the heel either.
Yeah.
Watch Cody go bad against John Cena though.
Ooh,
That'd
be
that'd
tight.
be sick.
Oh, Michael.
It's kind of
I
like
would
what
like
he's
that.
doing right now with Roman, where he's like, "This was your WWE, but it's mine now." So it'd be
Yeah.
something like that. Like you were the man, I'm the man. You know,
Mm.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Shout out Cody.
And then they can wrestle, and then someone goes through a cage or goes to the floor. We think they die, and then they just move on from WWE.
Yeah, we think they die. Yeah.
Who they bring back those type of angles? You know, they need to go that hard again.
Was it Vince? It was Vince McMahon when they blew up his limo. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the weekend of the Benoit stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he died the same
I
weekend.
remember
yeah.
that he died. Then Chris Benoit. That it was you. We were talking about that in the group, right? About like separating what they
The
did.
art from the artist.
Who did I
Yeah.
bring up before Benoit? I had brought somebody
Or
up.
Kelly.
No, I was bringing. We were talking about wrestlers, weren't we?
Who did you bring
Oh.
up? I think you brought him up. No.
Flair.
Oh
Wait, was it Flair?
no, I said about Flair and the mic work, but
Oh.
He said something, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't-
like, well, then if you're talking about that, like Chris Benoit was really great in the ring, but then he's a piece of shit for what he did.
Hogan.
Oh, was it
Hogan.
Hogan?
Because now he like reinvented wrestling pretty much and like gave it a new awakening.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hating, but like,
Oh, say it. I know
Hogan?
what you're gonna say.
what Hogan?
Yeah, that he's
I
not
guess-
all that great.
It's just different times though. Like if I was a kid
Yeah.
back then, I would have been like Hulkamania too. Which I mean,
Like-
even as a kid, I was like, yo, Hulk Hogan's a man, you know. But
Yeah,
They
because
had
like if you
Tatanka.
listen to all these, wrestling podcasts with the guys who are in like their early
the
40s.
older dudes,
Their number one wrestler is Hogan.
yeah, because that's who they grew up. He was telling them to eat
Yeah,
their
like-
vitamins and say their prayers, dude.
Yeah, and taking steroids.
Yeah, take your steroids, dude.
They had Tatanka back in the day, so I would have been straight. But you know, I understand where you guys are coming
Oh,
from.
dude, they made it to Tonka in the ones that I get. He's coming out the next wave. I'm excited. It's him, Big Boss
That's crazy.
Man,
He's not even
Angle.
really native. That's
He's
crazy.
not, dude.
What is he?
He's
Hey.
Salvadorian.
Hey, Scott Hall. Scott Hall is just a white dude, but he was Razor Ramon, one of the coolest dudes ever, man.
That's still crazy that they did that.
Yeah.
The
Damian,
Mexicals.
Damian Priest was talking about that on CVV on Insight. He was talking about like
Yeah.
growing up. He was like, "Hey, yeah, Razor Ramon, he's Latino," and like all this stuff.
He's
And
one
they're
of
like,
us. Yeah.
Like, hey, he's a white guy. But shout out Scott Hall, man, one of the goats.
Shout out Scott Hall, R.I.P. Man.
Hey, Razor Ramon top. See, that's what I'm saying. Like top 10 for me always switches, but he's one of my all-time favorites. He's one of the coolest dudes ever, man.
He's up there. He's up there.
Booyaka, booyaka. I just want to put this on here, but
I'm trying to think of one that they gave like a real stereotypical. Ooh,
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like their gimmick was like just real stereotype.
I
Big
mean, the Great
stereotype.
Khali kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
They just leaned with him one way the whole. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but
I
sorry.
don't
that
like the Great Khali. Like not even
He
as a
was
wrestler. Just like you ever seen those videos of him cooking?
no. Well,
Like
he was never a good
I don't.
wrestler. He was just big,
I don't know. He
dude. He
wasn't.
was really
Yeah.
stiff in the ring. But what we were talking about when I brought up Chris Benoit in our group chat was we were talking about Superfly Jimmy Snuka
oh
because of the
Mm.
thing
yeah,
with his wife. But he was really good in the ring and everything. But then like there's that shit on the outside.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he killed his wife.
Well, it's still. I guess he was never convicted. Oh wait, no. On Dark Side of the Ring,
They
they talked about it, right?
they what is the word that they use? But they pretty much like
They
canceled it out because he had like something wrong with his
yeah,
brain.
because towards the end he was out of it.
Yeah.
What did they? I know, cause you know what? After you told me that, I went and looked it up and like seen the
It was
story.
on Dark Side of the Ring.
They like acquitted it, right? Is that what you
I
mean?
think
Like,
That's
so,
the
yeah.
word. There you go.
Because by the
Good
time
word.
they had like more evidence later on, he was already old and he was out of it. Like he died like
Yeah.
shortly after all that, I think. So, but it's crazy though. Dark Side of the Ring is some wild shit, dude.
oh yeah.
I gotta watch the newest season.
I do too. I don't think it's on Hulu yet.
Oh, it's not.
I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
But check.
Louie, I was gonna tell
Yeah.
you, dude. The WWE biographies, they're on Sling.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Hulu because I saw him on Hulu, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to watch it on Sling then. I
Yeah,
need to
because
watch that Eddie one too.
I was watching the Heyman one, and that one's good. I gotta finish it because I
Yeah,
fell asleep, but that one's good. I didn't know
I gotta watch the Eddie
his
one.
mom was a Holocaust survivor.
What?
Yeah, and he was talking about like
Oh
he gets a
no!
lot of his like intensity and shit from her because she was just like, she
Dang,
survived like the craziest shit ever. So it's like, you know, so
damn,
it's good.
crazy.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
it's crazy. But I love Paul Heyman.
Yo, shout out Dark Side of the Ring for give me two portrayals of two wrestlers that I never think will go that far. Uh, if they're real, because the Ric Flair one when they're on the plane,
Oh
that shit
yeah,
was crazy.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
But
yeah,
the one I kind of wanted to bring up from earlier is the ECW stuff and New Jack.
Dude,
I think I
oh
was talking to you about
yeah.
him the other day. That motherfucker is evil.
that's what I
He was evil.
told Louis while I was watching. I was like, "Yo, New Jack's just a piece of shit. Like he's just
Yo,
Yeah,
he was like saying, "Oh, this guy was saying racist stuff to me." But you watch, they have the audio there. He wasn't saying anything like that. Like he just wanted to.
and he almost killed that kid.
Yeah, I was like, this dude's just a piece of shit. So
bro, I don't know where I seen it. I think it was one of those documentaries you sent me, but there's a match where like dude goes too hard or he's not like following along. He just legit just starts like attacking
yeah,
him like with like a knife. Like
that was on Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah,
take his
When he
ass back,
tased him,
mm-hmm. Tased him.
he
bro.
tased him on the scaffold, and
Oh, he fell off. That's the dude he tried to kill, right? The one.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that guy. I was watching. I was like, "Yo, this dude's fucking whack." Yeah, but
and people like him. People rooted
people,
for him, dude.
well, because there's like people who like I've never been in the death matches, but there's people who love
Oh,
that crazy shit like that, and I was like, death matches are every once. I mean, like the closest I ever really got to like liking death matches was like Mick Foley doing crazy shit.
yeah.
to a limit, because like Sabu was cool, but like
Terry
when he
Funk,
like ripped his arm open, that was cool.
Terry
He put the
Funk,
barbed wire
dude.
away. Terry Funk, that poor
crazy.
man.
He's old too. He was old, still doing shit like that. What happened,
Who
Luke?
he was in
What's the actor's name that did a death match?
Oh, David Arquette.
David Arquette.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
that's a good documentary. Have you seen that one, Mike?
Yeah.
No,
I told
It's on
Louis
Hulu,
about
dude.
it. It's good. It's called "You Can't Kill David Arquette." So he's always been a long time wrestling fan. He
right?
made Ready to Rumble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have some background on him.
Well, because of that movie, back then, so you know how like the movie was made with WCW, like a lot of Diamond Dallas Page was in it, and like all these Sting was in there and all them. So because
Right.
of that, and WCW was in it, they did cross promotion. So on WCW, David Arquette won the heavyweight title one day. I forgot like what it was, a match. He won the title, and because of that, fans hated him because they're like, why is he winning this title and all this stuff? And up until like recently, fans still hated him. And so this documentary is him trying to like redeem himself. And so like he's taking time and learning how to wrestle, and it's so good. You gotta watch that.
This is sick. I didn't realize it was kind of that deep.
Yeah,
I'm
Dude, he
like
goes to.
that.
I'm gonna tell you one
goes-
part I like. He went to Mexico
Oh,
and
yeah.
worked out with luchadors,
That was
dude.
sick.
That was tight.
He was street wrestling, like in the street at red
Yeah.
lights. Dude, watch it.
That's
It's good.
real.
I'm not gonna spoil any more for you. It's good. You should watch it.
Well, if it
That's
ends
pretty
in
good.
him in a fucking death match, like I think this is gonna be pretty good.
It's sick because a lot
That's
of
nuts.
because when is it from? Like 2016, 17, maybe 18.
I thought it was like right after the pandemic. No.
think
It
it was
says
right
it came out in
before.
2020.
Oh, okay, but I think he
so-
filmed
oh,
it
is
like
it-
a year or two before. But it's
Oh,
cool
yeah, it
because
was-
you'll see like some wrestlers who are like big now, and like when he's doing the indie circuit, like MJF is in one of those like backstage things.
I
You
think
see
Theory-
MJF Theory, yeah. I think
he popped up.
yeah, but it's cool, dude. It's a
Jack
good
Perry?
documentary. Who?
Damn.
Jack Perry.
Oh yeah, Jack Perry. Yeah, because he was
'Cause
saying
he was
that he
best
knows
friends
his
with-
dad. Yeah.
He was good friends with Luke Perry. Yeah. R.I.P.
Oh,
R.I.P.
damn. R.I.P.
Yeah, you watch it though, and that's for everybody. I recommend that to y'all.
There you go. Yeah.
Check that out.
There you go.
You Can't Kill
Damn,
David
that's cool.
Arquette. It's on Hulu. It's good.
The Hulu.
I might rewatch it.
That might be bad watch. Then I'm gonna think I can start doing professional wrestling.
Shit.
We could.
We could.
They got their own Arizona Federation.
Dude, I've always wanted to. So I want to
I'll
do
be
it
Al
for.
Gordo.
I want to do it for like the local MMA, but I want to work with the local MMA circuit and like the local wrestling, and just like if they want us to host or something, like hey, hit up the Raw Dogs. We'll
Ooh.
host. We'll commentate,
Ooh,
and I'm talking MMA, wrestling, boxing,
special
like
guest referee,
yeah, anything. Like oh, dude, let me special guest referee and take a bump. Let's fucking do it.
bro. I want to go through
That'd
a
be cool
table
as hell,
so
dude.
bad.
Oh, that'd be sick, man.
I want to go through a table. I can do it. I know I can. I can sell it.
Hell yeah.
I want to run the ropes, dude. Because like you watch these podcasts and like people are like, oh yeah, I've tried it a couple times. They say that's probably the hardest part.
I
You
was
get
gonna
welts
s-
on your back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was gonna say I didn't know running the ropes was like that hard of a thing because like there was some interview I was listening to. I don't remember who it was or what show, but I remember them saying that like they were gonna be like they wanted to start wrestling, but the only thing they knew how to do was run the ropes. So they sent a video of themselves running ropes, and I was like, that's crazy. Like that's like a real thing. Like that's a skill that you need to learn is running the ropes. So that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some like real life people stand inside of a ring and they're like half the size of it alone.
Yeah.
Is like, yo, I'm sure this is hard enough to do as is.
Hell yeah.
Let alone you're a grown man and you're about to barely cracking the third rope. You know.
And I had always thought
That's
as a
neat.
kid like that the ring is soft, but apparently it's like it's wood and all this stuff. Like it's
Yeah, it's like plywood.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be cooler, but yeah. Any local wrestling or MMA or anything in Phoenix that want to hit us up? Do you want the Raw Dog show up? You know, hit us up, man.
Or WWE.
Or WWE.
I mean, AEW would probably offer us something first, like
Hey.
just because they fuck with the locals.
Honestly,
You know. So
TNA. I'll go TNA
Hey,
Impact. That'd be sick.
TNA would be dope.
The Hardys.
The Hardys, Nick Nemeth.
Fucking Joe Hendry, man. He's on the run of a century. I love the love that Joe Hendry's getting right now. It's fucking sick. That theme song, man.
Christian, I don't know his real name.
Oh, he's at
Or his other
AEW.
name.
Christian
Oh, is he?
Cage.
Mm-hmm. He's
He's
doing
a champion right now.
he's doing some good work over there too. Honestly, he's killing it. I like AEW a lot, dude. It sucks
like
that they're kind of declining right now as far as viewership and attendance because they have really good wrestlers. But
I think it's just
Tony
because
Khan.
WWE's nuts are swollen right now. They're just taking it all up.
Yeah,
mean-
it's really what it is.
But I think where they messed up is AEW keeps trying, and it's not even like it is a lot of the wrestlers too, like the Young Bucks do it, but like Tony Khan too, like they keep trying to be WWE's competition. Like you don't need to be their competition.
Yeah.
Everybody could eat. Look at TNA right now; they ain't worried about competition, and now they're working with WWE because they didn't badmouth WWE and talk all this shit, and so they're doing cross promotion, and it's sick. Like every once in a while. a TNA wrestler shows up on NXT, and I think the other way around too, like vice versa. They do that. It's sick, dude. It's dope. So AEW has some of the best wrestlers right now too, which is cool. Like fucking Will Ospreay is dope as hell. I like watching him. I mean, dude, Daniel Bryan is over there.
Daniel Bryan.
Swerve Strickland is sick. He's
Swerve is good.
I like
Hangman.
Daniel.
I've liked Hangman for a
oh
while.
Hangman. Yeah, Hangman Adam Page is dope. MJF, dude, one of the best on the mic right now. MJF, he's fucking good. And then now they got Ricochet over there from WWE. This week, him and Will Ospreay are gonna have a match. It's gonna be sick.
No shit.
Yeah, Ricochet's there. Ricochet's dope. Shout out Samantha Irvin.
Lucky Muck.
Yeah. So, but yeah, wrestling's fun right now, dude. Wrestling's good. And hey, we got. It took us a little bit. We got Fabian into it, so now we're trying to get you to watch it more, Mike. I've been talking to Nick Dimes about wrestling too. Shout out Nick Dimes if you're watching this.
Fuck.
We love you.
Man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Man.
Shout out Nick Dimes.
See you in the big Titantron in the sky, big homie.
Damn.
Yo, but yeah, I'm in watch. I told you, man. One of these days, come over, stay the night, watch SummerSlam. If you let us.
When is okay? So after Bad Blood, what's the next PLE?
Crown Jewel and then Survivor Series.
Oh, dude, Survivor Series is gonna be the big one. Survivor Series at my house.
Survivor Series is dope.
Yeah.
Do they still do the elimination match?
So right now it's already scheduled as War Games. So there's gonna be a War Games, and I'm hoping this Bloodline War Games. So that's gonna be sick. So.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
I'm in.
Before we wrap up, you want to do recommendations? You want to do like a wrestling type recommendation or just in general?
Ooh, a match would be dope.
Ooh, a match? Okay.
Yeah. I can go first because...
Yeah, go ahead. Because I got to think about mine.
It's kind of cheap.
I got it already.
But Americans love violence, so this is where I want to start. WrestleMania 17. You can find the whole match on YouTube, too, because I've done it before. It's the quadruple team TLC match for the tag team champions. The Hardy Boys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and then what was the last team?
Wait, say
I think that's it. Never mind. No, I'm saying I'm tripping. The Triple Threat Tag Team Championship, WrestleMania 17.
Oh,
the TLC match.
The TLC.
The Edge and Christian, the Hardys, and the Dudleys.
Yeah, WrestleMania 17.
I rewatching that match. It's something so different, like when you see like the cameras flashing in the crowd versus like nowadays, and it's just like dead. Like I get it why, but like it's like that was like peak. That feels like peak for like the crowd being involved, the type of match. Like I would recommend that one.
It was.
It's easy to watch,
and it was those three. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's easy to watch if you're trying to like get into it and like you just want something exciting to like kind of kick you off of like this is what peak wrestling could look like. 6 motherfuckers, like 8 motherfuckers, because poor Spike Dudley comes in and gets his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
Lita goes through a table like she gets fucked up too. I mean, yeah, it's perfect. It's great. I love it.
Was that
fun?
It wasn't that. Was it that one when Edge did the spear off? That was, huh? Off the ladder while he's hanging. Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, that was WrestleMania 17. That's a good one. Yeah, hell yeah. I got my match.
All right, Luke.
Go ahead, Luke.
Put it in.
Go ahead, Danny. I'm thinking still.
Okay. Mine is a more recent match. Mine is from 2023 NXT Battlegrounds 2023. It's Ilya Dragunov versus Dijak in a last man standing match. Dude.
That was a good one.
That's a good ass match.
That was a good one.
That was last year, NXT Battleground 2023. That's a good one. Yeah. That was the first one that like came to mind, but I mean, there's been a lot of really good matches though. But if I'm going classic, I would go maybe Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels ladder match.
Oh, for the IC title.
For the IC title, yeah, that's a good one. Or I'm giving too many, but Macho Man versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat WrestleMania 3. Another classic right there.
Ooh, yeah, Hogan and Andre the Giant is overrated. But go ahead, Lou.
Go ahead,
Hit us in the mouth.
Yeah,
I probably got like 3 of them.
Hey, I gave 3. Go ahead.
All right, so one's gonna be the Triple H and the Undertaker one, the Hell in the Cell that I mentioned earlier. Whatever Mania that was. What was the one I just had?
Yeah, my bad. I gave 3, but my main one was Ilya Dragunov versus Dijak, NXT Battlegrounds 2023.
Okay, so Triple H, Undertaker. We're gonna go Cena and CM Punk. What was that? I forget the. No, it wasn't at WrestleMania. It was like a summertime. Was it a SummerSlam? I think it was a SummerSlam. But I don't know what year. But that's a good one. And then the money shot. 1997, Halloween Havoc. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero.
That's top. That's one of my favorite matches ever, dude. One of my favorite matches of all time.
That was the money shot for y'all.
WWE 2K22 playing the Rey Mysterio story mode. Playing that was dope. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite matches ever. I should have said that one. Damn it.
Yeah. Eddie had the mullet, man. God.
Yeah. Hold on.
Whatever. Oh, he has it. Huh?
Hold on.
Oh, dude, I think they're making Eddie Guerrero in this style of the figures that I collect, dude. I'm hype. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There he goes.
Look at that. Oh, that's sick.
With the cruiserweight title. Sick.
LWO shirt too.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be this week, Louie, because I have other stuff I want to get, but I'm gonna buy the lowrider when I come across it.
I know, dude. I wanted to, but we'll see.
Because I could put like my Rey in there, and then the Rey Mysterio Jr. figure is coming out in the next wave, so I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah, so that would be tight too.
So yeah, yeah, this is a very wrestling theme. We're gonna have to do this again because there's a lot more that I wanted to bring up.
We could honestly go on about
yeah, I can talk about euthanasia all day.
Yeah, we can talk about euthanasia all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch wrestling, man. Don't be embarrassed about it. It's fucking fun to watch. It's a soap opera with fucking pyro and flips and dope shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stuntman.
So as you're watching this on Monday, tonight on Monday Night Raw, the last what was it? Last Monster Standing match? Is that what it is, Louie?
Oh, Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman is gonna be a good one. So.
Big motherfuckers, dude.
So big old hogs.
What were you saying, Mike? Sorry, I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I forgot. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm stupid. I'm a fat.
I don't like lighters.
It's galaxy gas, man. It's fucking up my brain cells, but
I know. I told you.
Oh, you look like the type.
Yeah, what's the type, Lou?
Yeah, Louie, what's the type, man?
Ghetto.
Oh, fuck.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get our SmackDown on, and we're gonna fuck with y'all next week.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
Love
Louie,
y'all.
thank you for coming. You're always welcome to come again.
Booyaka.
There you go. You got anything you want to say before we go hop off?
Shout out the Raw Dogs, and let's hope by this time tomorrow, D-backs are in the playoffs.
Let's go. Probably not. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, fuck you, Mike.
Bye.
All right, bye.
It curses.
Raw dogs.